Child's Play, 1988. The Chucky movies have a history of receiving criticism for allegedly encouraging violence among young viewers. The kidnapping and death of a 16-year-old girl in Manchester by a gang have been tied to the show. They subjected her to torture, including playing recordings of the gang leader saying, "I'm Chucky. Wanna play?" Tom Holland, who directed the original film, has consistently denied these claims, saying that people who are easily swayed by horror movies are already broken. Child's Play 2, 1990. Additional details about Chucky's history were included in the novelization of the film. It revealed his autistic condition and the bullying he endured because of his mother being a dwarf, and that is where the abuse began for him at home. Chucky's mother was extremely cruel to him. Eventually, Chucky snaps and strangles her, becoming known as the Lakeshore Strangler in the process. Until Chucky 2021, which diverged significantly from the novel in its treatment of his beginnings, none of the sequels did anything to flesh out his history.
I hate kids.
Child's Play 3, 1991. In Great Britain, the movie became the focus of tabloid hysteria, and one newspaper, The Sun, went so far as to call for the destruction of any copies that were already in circulation. Journalists asserted that the video was a motivating factor in the killing of James Bulger, who was only 2 years old at the time, by two boys aged 10, although it was later proven that neither of the boys had actually watched this film.
Nothing like a strangulation to get the circulation going.
Bride of Chucky, 1998. Tiffany claims she dated Chucky for years and thought he intended to marry her after discovering a diamond ring in his apartment after he died. Chucky later confesses to Tiffany that he took the ring from a woman he murdered and never intended to marry her. According to the film, he was simply selfish and never considered a domestic life. However, a later film reveals that there was another reason. Chucky was actually in love with another woman at the moment he died. Seed of Chucky, 2004. The floor manager's first line, "Hey, Tiffany's left arm is loose again," and the arm's subsequent grabbing of his crotch is revealed in the DVD commentary for Bride of Chucky 1998 as an inside joke. Jennifer Tilly says that Chucky's left arm would touch her breasts throughout filming, and to be completely honest, we're not that surprised. This is one of the less disturbing things you'd expect Chucky to do.
Nobody leaves me. Nobody.
Curse of Chucky, 2013. A musical starring Chucky's son Glenn and a serial killer named Carrie who wants to have 3 children with him was one of the early concepts for a 6th film back in the 2000s. Despite filmmaker Don Mancini's fondness of the comedic manner he had previously written in, the negative reaction to Seed of Chucky 2004 was evident, and fans wanted the next movie to have the same dark and scary tone as the first 3 films. Cult of Chucky, 2017. The full film was leaked on Twitter and YouTube 2 weeks before its official release. Don Mancini responded to the leak on Twitter, writing, "To the geniuses who leaked Cult of Chucky and tweeted about it, congrats. Not only are you terrible people, now Universal lawyers know who you are." Alex Vincent said he didn't see the point because the film would be readily available on streaming services like Netflix, so the leakers didn't actually achieve much here. Child's Play, 2019. Todd Masters adored the script and realized that in order to carry out the story's events, he would need to create a variety of dolls. Masters began by researching what Kevin Yeager had done with the first Chucky films. "We really wanted it to be a practical, physical, touch-the-doll kind of movie," Todd says of the film. The benefit to using practical effects was obvious. As a result, an army of Chucky dolls and puppets would go on to be assembled. Chucky TV Series, 2021. Chucky's sailor mouth was an early point of contention between creator Don Mancini and network Sci-Fi. He claimed that having the cast be able to use the F-bomb 8 to 10 times every episode without fear of censorship was essential to the show's tone, with Sci-Fi eventually agreeing to this. It won't surprise you to know that the diminutive murder uses up the vast majority of them. It gets better after the first episode, as every previously on is typically the first one of the episode to set the mood.